Okay, so to start this project, we need to install three modules. For CSV, we'll use CSV a library here to work with CSV files, and here we have a one CSV file, website.csv, where we'll have a list of all the websites. Okay, I only took only a few websites, so if you want you can add as many websites you want. So here import CSV, then the next uh, package we want is request to work with browsers, to work with. Okay, so now the next we want is HTTP status. HTTP status, to get the status of the websites or the URLs. Okay, from HTTP module, and then import HTTPS statuses, because HTTP status is a part of HTTP library. And for a new request every time, so that we can give the user agent, import fake user agent from fake user agent, import user agent. Okay, so see this first, you all know to work with CSV file or Excel files, and the second one, import request, because to get HTTP client library. Okay, request, it's a HTTP client library. It simplifies the process of sending and receiving data. Okay, and this import HTTP as a status, maybe you all are aware about to get the status of the website, status codes and all. And this fake user agent, import user agent, why we use this library fake user agent? So uh, what it will do, it will random generate a fake user agent or user data, okay, to fetch information from any website. Because most of the times if you type any URL of any website in your browser, so it will save your data, like IP address, like your personal data. So to get rid of all these kinds of the information, so we are using fake user agent. Okay, so let's create a function, and to use all these library you need to install the packages. Okay, pip install request, then pip install fake user agent. In the last session I already like showed you how to install the packages. Okay, just open terminal like this, and here just write pip install request. Okay, I already installed all the packages, all the required packages here. And the next, what packages you want? Pip install fake user agent. So you need to install all these packages. So okay, let's just start it now. Let's get started. So let's create a function def get website information first, get websites, and here give the path of the file, from which file you want to get the website names. So we have a CSV file. Okay, so give the CSV path, and what it will do, it will load websites from CSV file. Okay, and this triple quote is used for documentation purpose in Python. Okay, now give the website information, website equal to, here create an empty list where we'll append all the website names. Okay, if you ever worked with file manipulation in Python, so you know about like how to read file in Python, how to open files in Python. So here is the keyword with open. Okay, now give the file name here, CSV path. Okay, your file path, and then for reading purpose, so we are using R here as file. Okay, we are reading the CSV file or CSV path of the file as a file. So let's use the reader function to read a CSV file. Reader equal to CSV dot reader. Okay, and as a file. So okay, now for a row in reader, like all the rows in the reader, like here is the row, first row, second row, third row. So it is working with the website names for row in reader. So see, we are not having any protocols like HTTP, HTTPS here. So if HTTPS colon double slash not in a row, okay, of which row? So row 1, then it will append. Okay, here give the websites because here will take multiple websites, that's why. So websites dot append, and what we are appending here, this HTTPS code. Okay, double slash, and here the one, and so row and row 1. If you have any doubt, okay, don't hesitate to ask, just ask or just write in a chat box. Else, if you already have HTTPS protocol in your website names, then just append the website name. Okay, append, then row, and then 1. These yellow lines is for just reformatting the things because we are using PyCharm ID, so it is, that's what it is showing. Okay, now return. Okay, so here we'll return the website's name. Get website, if you give the CSV file path, websites.csv, now print get websites, let's try to run if we are getting an information websites defined. Okay, so let's create another function to get the for user agent. Def get user agent, and what this function will return, returns a user agent that can be used with request. Okay, now give the variable for user agent. So let's use the user agent library here and return UA. Okay, from user agent you can define here which browser you wanted to use, like Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or any. So let's use Chrome here. Okay, I have written a US here, UA. Okay, now it's fine. Now let's create another function for status of our HTTPS code. Okay, So F get status or description. So here we'll get the status code. Okay, and so what this function will do is you uses the status code to return a readable description. Okay, now so for the value in HTTPS status, value means for the codes. Okay, for the codes, if value equal status code, let's get the description here. Description. So let's create a variable for the description here. F then value let's give the value name, value dot name. Wait, I'll explain you the whole code. Okay, first let's complete this. Value dot description, then return the description here. And if not, if it returns any unknown value, or if your website is not accessible, then it will return like let's give the question mark or unknown status code. Okay, now let's create a function for check website. I hope this and this will be our last function. So here we'll give the website names. Okay, and the user agent for request. So let's give the description for this function. So it will get the status code. Okay, it will get the status code for a website, and it will print the result. And here let's use the try and except loop to handle error. Here we'll get the code, and for status codes of a website we need to use request package here, or request library we can say. Get I hope you are aware about get and post status. Get and post. Get means gets the detail, and post means whatever the information you wanted to push. So here give the website names, then headers. Let's use headers for a user agent. Okay, and for status code. Okay, here. Now let's print could not get the no. Let's print here our website name and get status. Description and code. India website. Okay. Typo error website. Let's use the accept block. Accept exception. Print. See, if our website is reachable, then it will print this statement. Okay, with the right status code. If not, if we get any error, so what it will print. So could not get the information. Could not get information for website. And which website? So here, give the detail. Okay. Now let's create the main function, def main, and in main function we'll load the site or the site information we'll give. Let's call the get website function here. Okay, and give the path of the our CSV file. So I'm already using under this our website checker folder, so I'm just giving the CSV file name here. And then user agent. So for user agent, we need to call this function get user agent, which we have created earlier. And here for user agent, we'll give the site's information. So let's check the websites here. Like for I or sites. You know about enumerate, right? If not, okay, I'll explain you why we use enumerate function in Python. It's an inbuilt function in Python, okay, that allows you to keep track the number of iteration. So that's why we are using enumerate here. So what will enumerate? Sites. Okay, this variable. Let's give the as here because we have multiple sites in our CSV file. So here let's call the check website function. Here give the site's name. Yes, sites. I think why we are using site. Okay. Site and user agent we wanted to use. Okay. Now let's call our main function here. Okay. For main function we need to give 2 times equal to sign. Okay. I think let's reformat it. Place with returns. Any other? Accepted my. Okay, that's not an issue. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, we forget to put a colon here. So our program is working but not as expected. Why? So any idea why it is not executing in a right format, and why it is printing this could not get information even our website is working, even we are using the correct website URLs? Any guess? Hello?
Is it because of user agent?
Yes, because of user agent. Okay. And where is the error existing in our code? In any line number?
39.
Or 39. Okay. What we need to give here? What correct information we need to give? Any guess?
Is it because it should be underscore instead of dash?
Underscore here instead of dash.
Yeah.
Or any other thing, because I think this is the correct. So okay, let's try with underscore what you are saying. So let's execute it again. No, again it's not working. So any
Is it the
guess?
capitalization of that? It should all be lowercase.
Lowercase.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try lowercase. No issue. A user agent. Now we try. See, because we need to tell our function now what. See, this is our function name, right? User underscore agent. I think we used somewhere. Get user agent. User agent. Okay. So okay, any other doubt? Because we successfully executed our program here now. See here, no, request.get website headers user agent, and why we use this user underscore agent following with this colon. So because see this part of code, request.get. Okay, till here, this part of code sends an HTTP GET request to the specified website URL. Okay, this website URL GET request, and it includes a custom user agent header. Custom user agent header we are using, right? We create our own user agent by giving here, say this Chrome, UA Chrome. So we are using Chrome browser, and if you want to use any other browser here like Firefox, you can give, and you can again execute. And this dot status code, this accesses the status code attribute of the response object written by the request.get method. Okay, the HTTP status code is a like 3-digit. See this. This is a 3-digit code written by the server indicating the status of the HTTP request. Any question or anything else you wanted to ask about this Python script? And here this is the key value type pair. Okay, so here this user agent is the key indicating that you are providing a user agent string in headers, and this user agent, this user underscore agent, this is the actual user agent string, and this is just kind of like you can say a variable or key. So and I string generated using a fake user agent library. That's why we are using this here. And this string typically includes information about the operating system, browser, and other kind of version. Okay. And fake user agent library, it is used to generate a random user agent string, which adds an extra layer of realism to the request by simulating different types of clients. So any questions about today's session? Because I don't see any question in chat, and no one unmute themselves to ask anything. So if you wanted to ask about today's project to get the information about any website, so if you want to add any website here, for example, uh, just give any website name, so we'll check the status. Hello. So for example, we are giving instagram.com. Okay,
Disebut Amazon na.
okay, Amazon 12, amazon.com. Okay, now again let's go to our main file and let's run the program. Okay, Apple working, facebook.com working. The website is not real, it's not working, right? Codify.com, it's working. linkedin.com, okay, working. Python guide, it's also working. Fastmail.com, it's not working. SoundCloud working. WhatsApp/hello 404 code not working. Udemy working. Instagram.com is working. And the Amazon 503 service unavailable. The server cannot process a request due to high load. See, currently we are not able to fetch any information from this website. Maybe this website is more secure, and we can use another browser like Chrome and then hit enter. Okay, so any other question, anything else, and we'll share this source code with you.
Can you give 2 minutes to summarize from the top to the bottom, please?
Okay, okay, yeah. Sure.
Hey, thank you.
See here in top. Okay, let's break down the code. So here we are importing the libraries. CSV provides a functionality to read and write CSV files and request used for making HTTP requests to website. And here HTTPStatus, a part of a HTTP library or module, contains HTTP status codes. Okay. And this user agent, a library for generating random user agent strings for HTTP request. Okay, and here our first function, so this get website, what this first function is doing here, takes a CSV file path, okay, as input and returns a list of website URLs. This list of website URLs here we are using a empty list, and here we are appending all the websites present under our CSV file in this websites variable. Okay, so what it will do, it will opens here with open function, it opens a CSV file and reads each row. See, reads each row and appending the website URL to the list after ensuring it starts with HTTPS. Okay.
Yep.
And the another function, get user agent. See, this function returns a random user generated string via user agent library. Okay, we'll show you a user agent library or documentation after explaining this course in a Google. Okay, and the second function, that get status description, what this function is doing is this is takes an input is status code as input and returns a human readable description. Okay, uses the HTTPS status enumeration. Here enumeration means it will iterate over the values to find the description corresponding to the provided status code. Here, see, because this is the description, right? If it gets 200 status code, then what it will return, what value it will return, what description it will return, request fulfilled. If 200, request fulfilled. If it receive the status code like 503, then what Description it will return the server cannot process the request due to high load. Okay, this get status description is doing. And the next, check website. What this function is doing, uh check website function takes a website URL and a user agent as input and sends an HTTP GET request to a website, retrieves the status code and prints the website URL with the status description. Okay, and here we are catching the exception and prints an error message if there is an issue with the request. See, like this, there is an issue with our website URL. Okay, because we just gave any random website.com. So here we are returning it, the code. We could not get information for website. Okay, and now main function. This main function calls the get website function and get user agent functions to obtain the list of website and a user agent string. Then iterates through the websites and check each one using the check website function here. So the whole code, how it's working. So this script essentially reads the list of website from a CSV file, sends HTTP request to each website and prints the status code along with their description. The user agent, as I told earlier, the user agent is a randomized to simulate requests from different browser. Okay, why we are using user agent? Just to use a different kind of browsers, Python inbuilt browsers. Okay, so this is how I summarize the code. If any doubt is still, then you can ask.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome. These yellow lines just to reformat. That's it. Okay, any other question, any other doubt?